everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to be talking about some things about Christmas in Denmark. And yes, I know it's a little too early for Christmas, but Danes here tend to start celebrating Christmas a lot earlier than we do in the US because they don't have Thanksgiving, for example, and Halloween isn't as big as it is in the US, so they don't have those restrictions that we would have in the US. So that's what we'll be doing in this video, so let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be talking about is some Danish Christmas traditions that we've heard of or even started doing in our own house before we moved here. So the first thing is they have a lot of things revolving around Advent. So they have Advent calendars, Advent candles, Advent TV shows. We've been watching some back in the US before we moved here, and they're really cool. So you watch an episode every night, and they're really good storylines. And they have Advent calendars like the ones with the chocolate or something. They have a lot of them here. And then they also have the Advent candles, which is you light it every day until it goes all the way down to 24. And to tie into that, the second one is that they celebrate Christmas morning on Christmas Eve. So instead of opening your presents Christmas morning, you open them Christmas Eve after dinner, which I like both, but in Christmas morning, I mean, you get to wake up and then open your presents and you're like still in your pajamas and everything. But usually on Christmas Eve, you can still stay in your pajamas, but usually dress nicer, you know, for Christmas dinner, and then you open your presents and then you play with them the next day. I think it's cool because then you get to open them earlier, but then I also kind of prefer Christmas morning because you get to open them in the morning. Number 3 is after dinner and before opening presents, you either sometimes the tree is in the middle of the room or you take it out in the middle of the room, but you walk around the Christmas tree and hold hands and sing songs. And we've been starting to do that in our own house, and it was super fun because you just sing some Christmas songs while walking around the Christmas tree, and it's a good family tradition. Number 4 is that I've noticed that Danish Christmas decorations are very traditional, and that's what I've just noticed. And I've noticed that hearts are a big decoration for Christmas, I think. But there is this certain decoration that I've seen a lot of places for Christmas. They're kind of weaved together paper hearts, and you can make them, and then you can make them however big, small you want them. And when we went to the Scandinavian fair around this time in Portland, they had a Scandinavian fair. You could make a bunch of different Christmas decorations, and hearts were one you could make. Another one was the Christmas elves, or like the gnome. They look like gnomes, and they're everywhere here. I see them everywhere in stores, and they're really cute, and they're like a cute little Christmas decoration. Now I'm going to be talking about some traditional Danish Christmas food that I either like or that is just traditional Danish food. So the first one is rice pudding, and it's like a little kind of fun game that you play, I guess. So you make it, and then you put one almond in there in the pot, and then when you scoop it up, whoever gets the almond wins the prize. So it's a fun little game. Number 2 is that there is a lot of good Christmas goodies, like different just little candies and everything, cookies, and my favorite is kind of these pepper cookies. They're kind of like gingerbread, but we've made them at Christmas last year and they were really good. Number 3 is, I'm gonna try to pronounce them, they're called abeskievers, but they're kind of like, they're not actually made out of apples, they're little pancake balls, and you can put some jam on them or powdered sugar, and it's really good. Number 4 is, generally instead of having ham or stuff like that for Christmas Eve dinner or Christmas dinner, they have duck, and I personally really like duck, preferably to something else, and it's really good, and that's what we're going to be having this year. So yeah, that that was just some things that I found really cool, like traditional about Danish Christmas, and I hope you learned something from it. So thanks for watching. Bye!